Hello, wonderful people. This is Kelvin Brown, owner of followup101.com. Followup101.com is primarily an autoresponder service. It has been online since 2001. You can go back and check archive.org if you want to see how it's progressed, but it has been online since 2001. That's a nice little track record. But here's what I want to talk about. Follow Up 101 is more than just an autoresponder. It is a survey system. And that is what I think is the most important thing about it. Yes, it has many of the bells and whistles that all the standard autoresponders have. It also, right off the top, let me tell you, it is double opt-in. But let me tell you why this is still going to be a great thing. Because of the survey system. Now I want to tell you that most surveys, you are allowed to ask questions. But here's where the problem comes in. If you ask multiple questions, who answered what to what question? So you'll do a survey, and let's say you have 1,000 people, and you ask 3 questions. 20% will have answer A, 20% for B, and 60% for C. Now, what those surveys tell you is, hey, this is the numbers, 20, 20, and 60. But they don't tell you who answered what. So if you want to know what John chose, there's just no way to know. If you want to, but you will know how many people chose answer A. But what good does that do you? Wouldn't it be much better if you knew that not only 20% chose answer A, but you could contact specifically that 20% and say and target your offer only to that 20%, and being able to maximize your targeting. And I'm referring to it as micro targeting your niche, because that's what's happening. So I'm going to show you a page that I use for free giveaways. So I did this free giveaway, or I participated in a free giveaway. And normally when you do an autoresponder, you're able to just say, what's your first name and your email address, or what's your first name and your last name. But notice here that not only did I put in first name and email address, I also have a little box here, and it's basically, I said, what is your number one reason for joining a free giveaway? Since I'm participating in one, so what is your number one reason? And I give them a number of choices for the free gifts, to build a list, to spy on site owners, and other. I also give them another question. Do you currently use another autoresponder service? And I give some more choices. I also ask, are they based in the U.S.? This might be a good question to ask, depending on, for instance, maybe you have some mailings that you want to do, and you don't want to mail internationally. You want to keep your costs down. Okay, again, and here, which giveaway did they choose? All of this is just relevant stuff to this. But if you knew what these answers were, would that be good for you? Okay, we're going to pause here for a moment. In summary, Follow Up 101 again is an autoresponder and a survey system. Now, most of us, especially here on the Warrior Forum, we're very familiar with what an autoresponder does. So I just wanted to emphasize that this is a survey system. So not only can you get people on your list, but when they get on your list, you ask them as they're coming on, what do you like? What do you want? How can I serve you? You ask the right questions. When they give you answers, you respond to them when you send out a broadcast message with what's going to work for them. If they say they have dogs, ask if they have a large dog or a small dog. When they say which one, you send out to your list, you say, here's a dog house for small dogs. And that only goes to the people who have small dogs. If they have large dogs, you send out something to the list that says, we found great dog houses for large dogs. And it only goes to the people who have large dogs. Now, how much better can it get than knowing what your clients want and being able to give them that specifically? Now I'm going to do another video in case you need to see more information. For now, if you like this, Check below and see what the special offer is for Warriors.